She walked in, and the world seemed to pause. Cameras flashed, voices hushed, and all eyes turned toward one figure, Catherine, Princess of Wales. Dressed in a breathtaking silver gown, she didn't just attend the event, she owned it. This wasn't just fashion. It was a masterclass in elegance, a statement of grace and poise that left even the harshest critics spellbound. The gown seemed to shimmer with every movement, catching the light in ways that made her look almost ethereal, as if she had stepped out of a dream woven with silver threads. It wasn't just a dress. It was an aura, an embodiment of everything regal and refined. Catherine has always been a style icon, but something about her silver gown moments transcends the ordinary. It's not just the sparkle of the fabric or the perfect fit, it's how she carries herself, blending royal sophistication with an effortless charm that captivates the world. These appearances aren't accidents, they're carefully curated, each gown a silent narrative of her evolving role within the royal family. Her fashion choices seem to mirror her journey, from a young duchess finding her place in the royal spotlight to a confident, poised Princess of Wales who knows how to command attention without uttering a single word. The silver gowns are not mere outfits. They are chapters in the story of Catherine's royal evolution. Take, for instance, her dazzling look at the 2021 James Bond premiere. Wearing a custom Jenny Packham silver-sequined cape gown, Catherine turned heads and dominated headlines. The gown, with its flowing silhouette and strategic embellishments, wasn't just a dress. It was a declaration. Standing beside Prince William, she radiated a magnetic presence that effortlessly balanced modern glamour with regal dignity. The cape detail wasn't just fashion-forward, it echoed the grandeur of royal capes from history, subtly nodding to tradition while blazing a contemporary trail. The way the cape billowed behind her as she walked down the red carpet created an almost cinematic effect, as if she were the star of her own royal blockbuster. Her confidence was palpable, her smile radiant, making it impossible to look away. But this wasn't an isolated moment. Catherine's affinity for silver gowns is part of a broader fashion narrative. At the 2019 Royal Variety performance, she wore an Alexander McQueen gown adorned with silver beadwork, shimmering under the lights like liquid stardust. The gown's structured shoulders and flowing train spoke of power and femininity intertwined. It was a look that didn't just complement her royal status, it redefined it. The intricate beadwork glistened with every subtle movement, catching the stage lights in a way that made her appear almost otherworldly. It was a gown designed not just to be seen, but to be remembered, a visual symphony of elegance and strength. Why does silver work so well for Catherine? It's more than just a color choice. Silver symbolizes sophistication, modernity, and timelessness, qualities that mirror Catherine's own public persona. In a world where royal fashion is often scrutinized for its adherence to protocol, Catherine's silver gowns push boundaries while respecting tradition. They reflect a woman who understands her influence and uses fashion not as a shield, but as a strategic tool to communicate confidence and leadership. The reflective quality of silver mirrors not just light, but the multifaceted dimensions of Catherine herself. A royal, a mother, a humanitarian, and a future queen consort. It's a color that speaks of the future while honoring the past, much like Catherine's role within the monarchy. Fashion experts often highlight Catherine's ability to balance boldness with restraint. Her silver gowns are never overly extravagant. Instead, they achieve impact through meticulous detail. Be it the precise tailoring, the subtle sparkle that catches the light just right, or the way the fabric flows as she moves. Every element is deliberate. This attention to detail transforms a simple gown into a moment etched in the collective memory of royal watchers worldwide. The silhouette, the cut, the fabric, every choice is intentional, creating an ensemble that is as much about the woman wearing it as it is about the gown itself. Her fashion choices speak volumes, whispering tales of elegance and empowerment to anyone who observes closely. Consider her appearance at the Earthshot Prize Awards in 2022. Wearing a rented Solace London silver gown, Catherine made a powerful statement about sustainability without sacrificing style. The sleek off-shoulder design highlighted her statuesque figure, while the minimalist approach allowed her natural elegance to shine. This wasn't just a fashion choice. It was a message about environmental consciousness, seamlessly woven into the fabric of royal glamour. In a world increasingly aware of the environmental impact of fashion, Catherine's choice to rent rather than buy a gown for such a high-profile event spoke volumes about her values. It was a quiet yet powerful statement that one can be both fashionable and responsible, a modern message from a timeless icon. Catherine's fashion influence extends beyond the immediate wow factor. Her silver gowns often spark trends, with replicas flooding fashion retailers and inspiring evening wear collections globally. Designers recognize the Catherine effect, where anything she wears gains instant popularity. But beyond the commercial impact, her style choices set a standard for modern royal fashion, blending accessibility with aspirational elegance. Fashion houses around the world study her wardrobe choices, analyzing the subtle details that make her look so impactful. From the precise tailoring to the choice of accessories, every element becomes a blueprint for designers seeking to capture that elusive blend of regal sophistication and contemporary chic. It's also about the moments these gowns represent. When Catherine steps out in silver, it's often for events of significant cultural or diplomatic importance. The gowns become part of the event's narrative, immortalized in photographs that will be revisited for decades. Whether standing on the red carpet, attending a state banquet, or walking into a royal gala, Catherine's silver gowns are more than just outfits. They are historical markers, each one telling a story of a modern princess navigating the delicate balance of duty and individuality. These gowns are woven into the fabric of history, capturing not just the aesthetic of a moment, but the essence of an era, reflecting the evolving role of the British monarchy in the 21st century. Her silver gowns also highlight her evolution from a royal newcomer to a confident, influential figure on the global stage. In the early years, her fashion choices were elegant but safe, often leaning towards classic silhouettes and subdued palettes. As she grew into her role, her style evolved, embracing bolder designs and statement pieces that reflect her maturity and increasing confidence. The transition is subtle yet powerful, visible in the shift from modest evening dresses to the commanding presence of her silver gowns. It's a visual journey that mirrors her personal growth, showcasing a woman who has found her voice and isn't afraid to express it through the language of fashion. Beyond the aesthetics, there's a psychological element at play. Silver, often associated with clarity and vision, mirrors Catherine's public image, a figure of stability, grace, and forward thinking. In an era where the royal family faces intense scrutiny and evolving expectations, Catherine's style choices act as visual affirmations of resilience and adaptability. Each silver gown is not just a fashion moment, but a reflection of her role as a modern royal, a mother, a future queen consort, and a global icon. The color silver, with its cool, reflective qualities, symbolizes wisdom and strength, echoing Catherine's ability to shine under pressure and inspire confidence in those who look up to her. Her impact is undeniable. Social media erupts whenever she appears in one of these stunning gowns. Fashion critics dissect every detail, fans rush to emulate her look, and headlines declare her the evening's undisputed star. But perhaps what makes these moments truly special is Catherine herself. The gowns are spectacular, yes, but it's her authenticity, her genuine warmth, and her effortless grace that leave the world speechless. It's the way she engages with people, her radiant smile, and the twinkle in her eye that make her more than just a fashion icon. She wears the gown doesn't wear her. Consider the 2017 BAFTA Awards, where she wore an off-shoulder black gown with silver floral embellishments by Alexander McQueen. The gown was a masterpiece, but it was Catherine's radiant smile, her poised demeanor, and her natural elegance that truly captivated the audience. She doesn't just wear the gown, she breathes life into it, transforming fabric and thread into an unforgettable experience. Her ability to connect with people, even in the most glamorous settings, adds an extra layer of charm to her fashion moments, making them feel personal and relatable despite the grandeur. It's not just about the big events either. Even in more understated appearances, Catherine's silver-toned outfits carry the same level of sophistication. Whether it's a tailored silver coat dress for a royal engagement or a shimmering evening gown for a gala, she knows how to adapt the aesthetic to suit the occasion, always maintaining that perfect balance between regal and relatable. Her daytime looks often feature subtle metallic accents, proving that silver can be versatile and appropriate for a range of settings, from formal state events to casual public appearances. Her influence reaches beyond fashion circles. Catherine's silver gowns often become symbols of hope, elegance, and continuity for royal watchers around the world. In times of change or uncertainty, her poised appearances offer a sense of stability and grace. The gowns aren't just beautiful. They're emblematic of a woman who understands her role in the public eye and uses it to inspire, uplift, and unite. Through her fashion, Catherine communicates messages of resilience, optimism, and the enduring power of tradition blended with modernity. What's next for Catherine's silver story? Each appearance adds a new chapter, leaving us eagerly anticipating the next breathtaking moment. Will it be a bold, futuristic design that pushes fashion boundaries even further? Or perhaps a subtle, vintage-inspired look that pays homage to royal history while showcasing modern sophistication? The possibilities are endless, but one thing remains certain. Whatever Catherine chooses to wear, she will continue to redefine royal fashion with grace and elegance. One thing is certain: when Catherine steps into the spotlight wearing silver, the world will watch, breathless and spellbound, waiting to witness another unforgettable moment. Because with Catherine, it's never just about the gown. It's about the story she tells without saying a word, the elegance she embodies, and the legacy she continues to build, one shimmering silver gown at a time.